Hey guys, Matt here, and today I'm bringing us a video on Dorado using Soldier 76, and hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay. However, that's not really what I want to talk about today. What I really want to talk about is what I'm planning on do prior to leaving for Taiwan. Or more so, what I'm trying to either accomplish or trying to, well, get before I can. And it goes from something as simple as food all the way to, going and visit people that I probably won't be in contact with for quite a while. But what I realized while trying to think about this is actually it's a bit harder than you might think. When when it comes naturally, like, oh, okay, I want to go get this here, I want to go visit that one person. It comes naturally. However, when you actually have to sit down and think about it, at least for me, I hit a mental roadblock where I'm not quite sure what I want to do, where I want to go, or especially what to eat. Now, going as simple as food, I want to say, like, yes, I've already thought about, like, a staple, like a burger, which, yes, I know I can get over in Taiwan. However, it probably won't be the same. In fact, I'm almost sure it won't be the same. And something like a turkey sandwich, as from what I've gathered, turkey is not necessarily too popular over there. It's actually rather hard to get. So I'm trying to manage my time and trying to eat all these different things that I can, but I also realized I only came up with like 4 or 5 different things. And the more I asked people, I realized they're like me. They also have that mental roadblock where like, oh, well, burger? That's really all people really think about. So if you guys have anything you guys can think of that I really can't get over there, and that is a must-have, I would love to hear it, as again, I'm at a mental roadblock with that. But beyond food, there's more things, even something as small as my hobby, like gaming. I realized that yes, I will actually be able to play games over there, as they have gaming banks where, it's just a lot of different computers where you either play LAN or online. And quite fortunately, the game that I've been playing a lot recently, Overwatch, is rather popular over there. However, it's not quite the same feeling as being at your own computer and playing on your own account, as I won't be able to bring my desktop over there, clearly. I think that would be a little too much to manage, but on top of that, I don't really want to, as I really want to experience Taiwan as it is, but every now and then I'm sure I'll want, a bit of home. And there's definitely more than just gaming, but it's really hard to think about before you go, as a lot of things, like I said earlier, you take for granted, you don't think about it, you think it's just normal everywhere. So again, if you guys have anything to say down below, that would be awesome. Even something probably as simple as Netflix, now that they're really cracking down on VPNs, as I don't believe Netflix's I don't even know if they have a library for Taiwan, but I know based on each country you have a different library. Some are actually better, like Australia, although most are like, well, China, where basically get nothing. So again, hopefully you guys can tell me down below, as again, I will be able to get a few of the staples like YouTube and stuff like that, but something like Netflix, maybe a few Amazon videos, I won't be able to see anything like that, so I really need to try and do that. But again, now that I only have less than a month left, it's hard to manage all your time correctly. Now, one good thing is that I will actually be able to see my friends prior to leaving. Now, a big thing, at least for me, is that my friends live all over the place, as when we're all in college, we're all, again, in college, but once college ends, we all go to different parts of the country or the state. So, being able to actually see them one last time is something I'm actually really looking forward to, as I try to do that the other day. However, again, only a few were left in the area, so it wasn't quite the full experience, which is still great seeing my friends, but however, when you're with a whole lot of them, is a bit better. And it really is starting to hit that, yeah, I'm not going to be seeing any of these people for quite a while. Even though I'm only going to be gone for about 4 months or so, which really is not that extreme of a time. It also really dawns on me the fact that once I get back, I only have 1 semester left of my university, and then after that, I am actually planning on fully moving out of the state that I live in. I'm planning on going across the country, and I plan on moving to Seattle. And that will be something for another video. However, now that this trip is started, again, the time management issue, but also the longer term time management issue, in which case I'm not going to be seeing these people probably for years after my last semester, and that, whew, that's pretty big. But anyway, the gameplay is actually going to be coming to a close in about a minute or so, and I really don't have that much more to talk about. However, I do want to ask any of you guys that are listening, please tell me down below what I should go do, what I should try and eat, and how I should spend my time, as again, for the most part, I'm drawing a bit of a blank. So if you guys help me out on that, that'd be awesome. Well, anyway, this has been Matt, and peace out.
We need to keep the payload moving forward.
Patched up.